Yes, dosto. So, you know that very well, friends, in this department of units and dimensions, we have discussed three parts for error: part 11, part 12, and part 13. Those students who have joined this coaching recently, please analyze these three parts and think about this paper number 5th. So you can see here today we would like to think about JEE NEET paper 5th solution about errors. So in this last question paper of JEE NEET, you know that very well, total 20 questions. So friends, today we would like to think about the solution of these 20 questions turn by turn. Start with the first question. Here you can see the percentage error in the distance. Distance is given 125 plus or minus 0.5 centimeter. Obviously centimeter, that means we are discussing about distance. So what is the percentage error? You target to find percentage error. What is the formula of percentage error? Percentage error, that means you know that very well, fractional error or relative error multiplied by 100. So here fractional error, what do you mean by fractional error? Suppose there is one quantity A. What is the fractional error in A? So fractional error in A is given by equation delta A by A. So here percentage error in distance is equal to fractional error in distance multiplied by 100. So what is the fractional error in distance? Here distance I have represented by D. So obviously fractional error in distance is denoted or given by delta D by D multiplied by 100 percentage. This 100 you can see. What is the delta D? This is your pure value of distance, and you know that very well. This portion representing error in distance. So delta D 0.5 upon 125 multiplied by 100 percentage. If you simplify, then what happen here? You can see here 0.5 upon 125. So if you think about Kelsey related point, then obviously direct solely कर देते चलो. Suppose if you remove this 5, that it means divide by 10 multiply by 125 100, 0 0 cancel, 125, you know that very well, 5 125. So here we have to multiply by 125 multiply by 4 कर देता हूँ, you can see. Then what happen? Then 125 multiply by 4, that means 500. So multiply and divide by 4 कर दे. So you can see 550 multiply by 4, 125 4 ja 500. So cancel 4 by 10, 0.4 percentage is the right answer. Without Kelsey you can do it. So friend, first question, error in percentage error in distance, it is 0.4 percentage. Question number 2, in an experiment of determining the density of a cube, we would like to find the density in, we can say that a cube. What is the general formula of density? Density, that means you know that mass upon volume, but we are discussing about cube. So density of a cube rho is equal to mass of the cube upon volume of the cube. What is the volume of the cube having the length of side L? Obviously L cube, you know that very well. Now I would like to find the percentage error in density. So you know that very well, friends, it is delta rho by rho, m delta m by m, error only one sign, B positive, Anil Kapoor, plus L cube, that means 3 delta L by L, you know that very well, power 3. Don't forget addition, subtraction, then we have to think about absolute error, but division, multiplication, power, then you have to think about obviously fractional error. So here you can see that mass is divided by L and there is power 3. So fractional error in density, delta rho by rho is equal to fractional error in mass plus fractional error in length. But what is the power of length? 3. So we have to multiply by 3. You have idea about this whole concept. So what is the delta M? It is already percentage error in mass. percentage error in mass given 0.26 percentage. And what is the delta L? Delta L by given percentage error in length, it is 38 percentage, 0.38. Now if you simplify, then you will get answer about obviously 1.4 or 14 percentage. We have to think about it. Okay, 2B is the right answer. So 1.4 percentage. This is your answer, you can see. And already we have discussed this question during these three parts, 11, 12 and 13. But no doubt very easy in IMP. So 1.4 percentage. If there is, you can see instead of Q, if you think about any other body, for example sphere, then what is the volume of sphere? So instead of LQ, we have to think about 4 by 3 pi RQ. Already we have also discussed this point in part 11, 12, 13. Friends, number 3 very important. You can see one quantity is given Z is equal to A cube. So what is the fractional error in Z? Very easy. Here already power is given. So delta Z by Z is equal to 3 delta A by A. This is your answer. कोई मुझे ऐसा कहते सर ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते नहीं, ये बोर्ड में गुजरात बोर्ड में ऑलरेडी पूछ चुके हैं, ऑलरेडी बोर्ड पेपर निकलता तब की बात है, मोस्ट IMP. So don't worry, सब कुछ पॉसिबल है. So this is your answer number 3. Now fourth number interesting, the dimensional formula of physical quantity Z is equal to m raised to A, L raised to B and T raised to minus C. If the error in mass is alpha percentage, if error in length it is beta percentage, if error in time it is gamma percentage, then find the percentage error in Z. Obviously whatever we can say that quantity given, it depends upon three quantities. You can see mass, length and time. But mass, length, time, these all are associated by mathematical process like multiplication. Multiplication plus power. Multiplication, power, division, then we have to think about fractional error. So fractional error in Z, that means delta Z by Z. Power again, you can see error in mass, it is delta M by M plus power again, error in length plus C. You know that very well. In this entire discussion of error, we have to think about only one person, Anil Kapoor, B positive. There is no importance of minus sign. So plus power again, what is the percentage error or fractional error in T? It is delta T by T. So what is the percentage error in mass? It is alpha. Percentage error in length beta. Percentage error in time gamma. So A alpha, B beta, C gamma percentage. This is your answer. ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, मोस्ट IMP. So friends, we have discussed 4 basic questions. Now we will think about remaining question number 5, 6, 7 and other. So once again, what happened here? What is the importance of the paper solution? Don't forget, particularly you are thinking about JEE NEET, then you have to simply think about one point. कोई भी बंदा JEE NEET के लिए सोचे तो सिर्फ पेपर देने की बात ना सोचे. पेपर देना इम्पोर्टेंट है, मगर उससे भी इम्पोर्टेंट है उसका सॉल्यूशन. तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि ये क्वेश्चन का बेसिक सॉल्यूशन और लॉजिक क्या है. तो अपन लोग इसीलिए हर एक पेपर का सॉल्यूशन कंसीडर करते हैं टर्न बाय टर्न. नाउ वी थिंक अबाउट फ्यू मोर क्वेश्चंस. और ये जितने क्वेश्चन चलते हैं वो सभी के सभी वापस सोल्व करो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, व्हेन अ करंट fifth number, current is denoted by I, it is 2.5 plus or minus 0.5 ampere. Ampere is the unit. Flows through a wire. It develops a potential difference. Potential difference, that means voltage V. It is given 20 plus or minus 1 volt. Then the resistance of the wire is blank. The resistance of wire. Most time the question you have to think about the resistance. देखो ये बहुत ही चिकना केस है. मोस्ट टाइम भी क्वेश्चन में इसको माना जाता है. Your target to find the resistance. Here whatever the quantities are given, it is current I and potential V. Your target to find resistance. If this type of data is given, suppose current is 2.5 ampere, potential is 20 volt, then what is the resistance? So we can easily find by using Ohm's law V by I. So V is equal to 20 and I 2.5, and you can easily find 8 ohm. Ready? This is your answer. But friends, you can see here, whatever the value of current given, it is 2.5 ampere, but it has some error. So current is not in the form of pure quantity, it has some error 0.5 ampere. Similarly, potential not 20 but potential has also plus or minus 1 volt error. करंट में 0.5 एम्पियर की एरर है, वोल्टेज में 1 वोल्ट की एरर है. So if there is error in current, error in potential, so obviously there is some error in resistance. तो जिस तरह ये लिखा है करंट I प्लस और माइनस डेल्टा I, जिस तरह वोल्टेज दिया V प्लस और माइनस डेल्टा V, so obviously we have to find resistance not in the form of pure, but we have to find the resistance with its error. That means this is your resistance. So what is the resistance of wire R? No, resistance of wire, that means R plus or minus delta R. तो सबसे पहले R तो हमने फाइंड कर लिया 8 ohm by considering only pure value. But now we have to find delta R. So to find delta R, once again as per Ohm's law, I can write R is equal to V by I. Here V is divided by I. Here V is division, that means fractional error. So what is the fractional error in resistance? It is delta R by R, delta V by V, and delta I by I. You know that very well. What is the delta R? Your target. What is the value of R? It is already we have found 8 is equal to delta V already here 1, V already 20 plus delta I 0.5 you can see, and current 2.5. So if you think about solution, then delta R is upon 8 is equal to 1 upon 20. So divide by 5, multiply, so 0.5 obviously plus 2.5 divided by 0.5. So 0.5 to 5 upon 2.5, that means it becomes 2. So here simply 2. So there is a mistake I can say, because 0.5 divided by 2.5, so 5 upon 2.5. So 5 upon 25, there is a mistake. So 5 upon 25, that means 5 4 ja. So 20 upon 100, that means 0.02. So 0.02. Definitely you have calci, so you can do directly, not worry. So delta R is equal to 0.52 plus or minus or multiply by 8. Check it. So this is your, we can say that answer, और 0. डेल्टा आर की वैल्यू देखो, मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं 0. कैल्सी में 0.5 डिवाइड बाय 2.5, 0.2, there is a mistake, 0 0 cancel, yes, 0.2, so 0.2, so what is this? 0.7 ohm multiply by 8. This is your delta plus 0.5 multiply by 8, so 5.6. So there is something goes to wrong, I can say that, because we are there is a mistake, 5 upon 100, so 0.05. देखो ये सब ध्यान रखने वाली बात है. So 0.25 multiplied by 8, so it is only 2 ohm, you can see. So what is the final answer? So R plus or minus delta R, that is your target. R already we have found 8 and delta R plus or minus 2. So this is the answer of this question, 8 plus or minus 2 ohm. So very important, and already we have discussed in our basic parts. So you can also take reference from this point. Now question number, we would like to think about next question number 7. Sorry, 6. Voltage V is equal to 100 plus or minus 5 volt. So you can see that this is very interesting. मैं इसके साथ ही लेना चाहता हूँ. Question number 7. Voltage is given 100 plus or minus 5 volt. And what is the current? Current is given 10 plus or minus 0.2 ampere. Then percentage error in resistance is blank. You target to find percentage error in resistance. So देखो, these both questions are very empty. Both, that means 7th number and 6th. Just check the data. This is your 5th number. Okay. And there is something goes to wrong. This is 5th and this is 6th number. There is a mistake. Okay. Okay. So 5th number, this is your 6th number. Check. Here current and voltage given, but what is the question? This is the, we can say that the mean difference, minor, I can say the hairline the fracture ऐसा difference है. This is the resistance of wire. What is the question in question number 5? You target to find resistance of wire, while in question number 6 percentage error in resistance. So very vast difference you can see in resistance of wire. That means we have to find resistance along with its error. Here percentage error in R. So percentage error in resistance, that means fractional error multiplied by 100. अपन लोग तो जानते हैं. So fractional error का मतलब है delta R by R multiply by 100. So delta R by R find करना easy है. So we'll start here. R is equal to V by I. So if you represent in terms of error, so delta R by I upon delta V, delta I by IR you can say. So what is the delta V? It is already 5 upon 100 plus delta I 0.2 upon 10, 5 upon 100, that means obviously 0.05, 0.2 upon 0.02, 0.07. This is your delta R. So 0.07 multiplied by 100, in short 7%, that is your answer. तो कितना इजी बन गया देखो, सिर्फ परसेंटेज एरर पूछा है और परसेंटेज एरर इन रेजिस्टेंस पूछा है, जबकि इसमें रेजिस्टेंस पूछा था. तो क्वेश्चन को समझना बहुत ही जरूरी है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5th और 6th साथ में मैंने रखा है पास में, उसके पीछे का रीजन ही है. जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन. इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 they just we can say that add one line, find the resistance of wire. इतना कह के आपको बहुत बड़े प्रॉब्लम में डाल दिया, और इधर बहुत इजी पूछा है परसेंटेज एरर इन R. So both questions are very IMP. Those students who have no idea, they can take the reference from this, we can say that solution lecture. Now we will discuss question number 8. So concentration required friends. All questions are very IMP, no doubt. एरर के लिए ये पहला राउंड है, अभी अपन लोग और इसमें आगे बढ़ने वाले हैं. मगर अब ये चैप्टर है सबसे लेंथी है और हर बार लंबा ही चलता है. इसके बाद के चैप्टर्स इतने लेंथी नहीं रहेंगे, मतलब वेराइटीज इतनी नहीं है जितनी इसमें है. सो फ्रेंड्स बी अलर्ट. नाउ वी विल थिंक अबाउट द क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. A wire of mass, there is a wire. What is the mass of this wire? It is given 0.3 plus or minus 0.003 gram. Then here radius given, radius R is equal to 0.5 plus or minus 005 meter ke centimeter. Okay, centimeter, mm given, there is, you can see that mm. And the length given, it is 6 plus or minus 0.06 centimeter. The maximum percentage error in the measurement of density, this is your target, percentage error in measurement of density of a wire. मस्त क्वेश्चन है. ओके, मैं वापस कहता हूँ कि जिस लोगों ने ट्राई किया ओके नहीं की, वापस वीडियो पॉज करें, ट्राई करें एटलीस्ट. Ready? Okay friends, आपने ट्राई की होगी. You can see this word is very important for us. Wire. Why? Because wire, that means simply a cylindrical portion. You can say this is cylindrical wire. तो ये चिकना केस है. Most of students, we can say that make mistake here. How can you solve it again? This is the wire. So wire, that means simply you have to consider cylinder. So what is the formula of density? Density is equal to mass upon volume. So mass m, but what is the volume of cylinder? Anybody, what is the, we can say that volume of cylinder? It is, you can see, pi r square l. This is, you know, that formula. ना पता चले तो ये याद रखने का, एरिया इनटू लेंथ. जिस स्टूडेंट्स को सिलेंडर का वॉल्यूम ना पता चले तो वॉल्यूम एरिया इंटू लेंथ होता है। एरिया क्या होता है? सर्कुलर रीजन का एरिया होता है पाई आर स्क्वायर मल्टीप्लाई बाय लेंथ ऑफ पाई। यू नो दैट वी हैव टू forget because we are dealing with error. So general formula delta rho by rho error in density is equal to delta m by m plus r square. So 2 delta r by r plus delta l by l. You can see very easy. Now all values given. So delta rho by rho, what is delta m? It is 0.003 divided by 0.03 plus 2 delta r already here 0.005 upon 0.5 plus delta l by l 0.06 divided by 0.6 delta rho by rho. If you simplify this portion then it is, you can see direct दिख ही रहा है, ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा, ये कैंसिल 1 plus 2 plus 1 ओके इन टर्म्स ऑफ परसेंटेज ओके मल्टीप्लाई बाय इधर में 100 कर देता हूँ ताकि इधर पॉइंट्स का डिफरेंशिएशन निकल जाएगा, 100 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, इधर 1 बाय आएगा, इधर 100 कैंसिल. So simply 4%, that's the answer of this numerical. Very easy. So or interesting because of this word you can see wire. So if you no idea about, we can say that volume or curved surface area of wire, that means cylinder, cone, then there is a problem. So be careful about the formula power of area of some different shapes like cone, area of cylinder, sphere, cube, cuboid, ये सब IMP हेमिस्फीयर, ये सब का यूज हो सकता है and they can provide information in any type of shape. It is not necessary that always in the form of particularly one or two shape. Okay friends, so now we think about question number next. The next question very important for us and it is question number 8. The heat dissipated in a resistance can be obtained by the measurement of resistance, the current and time. If the maximum errors in the measurement of this quantity is 1%, 2%, 1%, then the maximum error in determination of dissipated heat. ये भी जोरदार. So I can solve here question number 8. You know that very well. What happened here in terms of error? We would like to think about error in heat. ये discuss हमने किया हुआ है. Those students who have idea about first lectures, what is the formula of heat energy produced whenever I amount of current is passing through wire for t time duration and wire is resistance R. कोई भी वायर ऐसा दिया हो उसमें से I जितना करंट पास किया जाए, वायर का रेजिस्टेंस R है, करंट पास किया जाता है t टाइम तक. So if I amount of current is passing through wire of resistance R for t time, then what is the heat energy produced? Its formula you know that heat energy H is equal to I square RT. ये फॉर्मूला दिमाग में होना चाहिए. So now what is the error in heat? So delta H by H is equal to I square. So very easy, 2 delta I by I R delta R by R T delta T by T. What is the error in current? Here error in current 2%. So 2% plus 1% plus 1%. So 4%, 1 plus 1, 6% is the right answer of this question number 8. You can see once again what is the most important feature of this equation. ये equation is most important है. If you have idea about the equation then it becomes very easy. Now we'll think about one more. Question number 9. Okay, so now we think about question number 9 and then all questions are very important, no doubt. Few are very easy, few have simple, we can say that different types of logic. मगर हम देखो सभी पॉइंट्स आपको कुछ ना कुछ सिखा रहे हैं. मैंने कितनी बार बोला मार्क्स नहीं देखने, डोंट वरी, आपको अभी लॉजिक देखना है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. मुझे एक स्टूडेंट्स का फोन आया था कि इसमें लिस्ट काउंट क्या है. डिस्कस द डायमेंशन ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगुलर ब्लॉक. अंडरलाइन दिस वर्ड रेक्टेंगुलर. The rectangular block measured with calipers having list count. इसके बारे में अपन लोग नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करने वाले. लिस्ट काउंट दैट मींस द मिनिमम यू कैन सी दैट पॉसिबल एरर. लिस्ट इससे ज़्यादा नीचे नहीं जा सकते हो. The least count of 0.01 centimeter or 5 mm. What is the, we can say the dimension? Dimension देखो rectangular है और block, this type of rectangular block, 5 mm, 10 mm, 5 mm, 5, 10, 5, sorry 5, length, breadth, width, thickness, जिसे आप लोग height भी कहते हैं. The maximum percentage error in the measurement of the volume. You target to find percentage error in a volume. So a question काफी लोगों को थोड़ा typical लगा है, but because of this word least count, that means if you measure length, if you measure breadth, if you measure, we can say that height, but what is the maximum possible error in these three quantities like length, height and breadth? It is 0.01 centimeter. यानी कि लेंथ आप देखो इसकी दी है 5 mm, so I can write 5 mm, मगर अब हो जाएगा प्लस और माइनस 0.01, you can see, okay. मगर अभी इसमें सेंटीमीटर, इसलिए आपको उसके मुताबिक काउंट करने का 5 mm को कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. ओके, तो अब आपको मैं हिंट दे चुका हूँ. ये आपका B है, ये आपका H है. L सपोज अपन लोग इसमें जो दिया उसके मुताबिक मैं लेता हूँ L, दिस इज B and this is H. Okay, तो length, breadth and height. Length है 5 mm, breadth है 10 और height H. Then we'll find out the volume. What is the volume of this? It is very easy. Volume LBH. चलो ट्राई करो. लेंथ आपका होगा 5, नो 5 प्लस और माइनस समथिंग, ये समथिंग कितना वो दे दिया. ट्राई करो. जस्ट पॉज द वीडियो एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. Okay, so now we would like to solve it. देखो, what is your length? It is 5 mm. But here you can see that error in length, it is 0.01 centimeter. तो इधर सेंटीमीटर है, इधर mm है. So we have to convert this 5 mm in the form of centimeter. So now what is your length? It is 0.5 plus or minus 0.01 centimeter. चलो ये आ गया. Similarly, we would like to find B. What is your breadth? It is 10 mm. So 10 mm यानी 1 centimeter. So 1 plus or minus 0.01. H, it is once again 5 mm. So 0.5 plus or minus 0.01. Okay, what we have done here? Length mm में से centimeter में, breadth mm में से centimeter में जो already है 1, and height already you can see that mm to centimeter. Up to easy. How can you find error in volume? Delta V by V, it is delta L by L plus delta B by B, delta H by H. What is your delta L? Delta L 0.01 divided by 0.5, 0.01 divided by 1 and 0.01 divided by 0.5. Multiply by 100 if they have asked the question about percentage. So if you set up the value और इसको सॉल्व करो तो इधर 5 to 10, 1 और 2, so 2 plus 1 plus 2, 5% आंसर आना चाहिए. So this is your very interesting question number, I can say 9. 9 नंबर में important point, लिस्ट काउंट का मतलब है मिनिमम परमिसेबल एरर. और इससे ये तीन क्वांटिटीज जो मेजर की हमने, लेंथ, ब्रेथ और हाइट, ओके, वो तीन में मैक्सिमम इतना एरर है. सो लेंथ में प्लस और माइनस इतना, ब्रेथ में इतना, हाइट में इतना. तो आपको ऐसे क्वेश्चन में याद रखने का, लिस्ट काउंट नाम ही काफी, लिस्ट, इससे नीचे नहीं जा सकते एरर में. उसके बारे में अपन लोग डिस्कस करने वाले, डोंट वरी. बट ओके, जस्ट यू हैव टू एनालाइज दिस वन. ये थोड़ा टिपिकल क्वेश्चन. नाउ वी वुड लाइक टू थिंक अबाउट क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. ओके, सो a physical quantity Z depends on two other physical quantities X and Y as follows. So here we will write question number 10. Z is equal to a x square y raised to 1/2. You can see. While a is the constant. In an experiment, the quantity X is determined by measuring Z and Y. They using above expression. If the percentage error of in measurement of Z and Y 10 and 12. Z का एरर है 10%, Y का एरर है 12%. Then find the percentage error in determinant value of x. तो पहले तो अपन लोग बिंदास फॉर्मूला लिख देते हैं डेल्टा z by z, a constant, so there is no requirement. X square, that means I can write 2 delta x by x plus power 1 half, so delta y by y. Any doubt? Just check it. Ready? Friends, you can see just apply power to 1 half. Now what is delta z by z? It is 10%. 2. What is delta x by x? It is your target. Delta y by y, it is 12%. So 10% is equal to 2 delta x by x. 12 divided by 2, 6%. 6% इधर आए, 10 minus 6. So 4%, 2 delta x by x. So 2 to the 4. So delta x by x 2%. Very easy, you can see. थोड़ा डराने के लिए उल्टा किया, ज्यादातर क्या होता है ये एरर्स देते हैं और z का पूछते हैं. We can say that make one twisted condition. Here the percentage error in z given, percentage error in y given, and your target to find percentage error in x. So interesting. You have to analyze yourself. Question number 10, answer 2%. Now you think about the remaining 10 questions, friends. Very IMP, no doubt. और ज़्यादातर क्वेश्चंस हम लोग जानते हैं कि आपके दिमाग में सेट हो जाए, इसलिए फिर भी ट्राई करने का है. ओके फ्रेंड्स, नाउ वी स्टार्ट विद द 11. और ये आपको आना ही चाहिए मोस्ट टाइम पे. फिजिकल क्वांटिटी x इज इक्वल टू 2k cube l square m root n. Then the percentage error in measurement of k l m n are 1 2 3 4%. Then what's the percentage error in x? Very easy. देखो क्वेश्चन पूछा है the value of x is uncertain by, देखा uncertain, that means with error. तो काफी लोग तो क्वेश्चन देख के फिजिक्स में क्वेश्चन ज्यादातर डराता है. डोंट वरी. सो नाउ वी स्टार्ट. डेल्टा x by x, क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 इज इक्वल टू 2 भूल जाते हैं, k क्यूब है, सो 3 डेल्टा k by k प्लस l स्क्वायर, सो 2 डेल्टा l by l प्लस m का ऊपर पावर 1 है, सो 1 डेल्टा m by m प्लस now last n. What is the power of n? If there is root n, you know that root n, so power 1 half, so 1 half delta n by n. Okay friends, so now what is the percentage error in k? Percentage error in k l m n, it is 1 to 3. So here 1%, here 2%, here 3%, and what is the percentage error in n? It is 4%. अब इसको सिंप्लीफाई आप ना कर पाओ इधर से तो जरा सोचना पड़ेगा. 3%, 4%, 3%, 2 to 4%. Ready? So answer 9, 3 plus 4 7, 3 10, 12%. Check it. This is your answer, 12%. So C is the right answer. Now question number 12. So we would like to think about question number 12. An error in measurement of a length of a cube is 3%. What is the percentage error in area of its one side? मस्त question है. First of all think about cube. ऐसे question में diagram में चले जाओ. This is your cube, you can see. What is the, we can say that percentage error in measurement of length of cube is 3%. That means लेंथ का एरर दिया है डेल्टा एल बाय एल 3%. व्हाट्स योर टारगेट? व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज एरर इन एरिया ऑफ एनी वन साइड? सो व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ साइड एल? सपोज अपन लोग ये सरफेस देखें. व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ वन सरफेस? एरिया ऑफ वन सरफेस ऑफ गिवन क्यूब. सो एरिया तो क्या होगा? एल स्क्वायर होगा, सिंपल. वॉल्यूम एल क्यूब, एरिया एल स्क्वायर. So delta L by A, 2 delta L by L. What is the delta L by L? 3%. So answer 6%. मस्त. वॉल्यूम पूछा होता तो what is the percentage error in volume? तो वॉल्यूम होगा L क्यूब, तो 3 times delta L by L, तो आंसर 9% आता। बट हियर एरिया तो थोड़ा ट्विस्ट किया, जस्ट चेक इट। वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग नंबर 12 now we discuss question number 13. It is already asked in, you can see that Gujarat 2011 GSB में 2011 में पूछा हुआ क्वेश्चन। तो यह क्वेश्चन बहुत ही आएंगे, ऐसे क्वेश्चन नीट में भी पूछे हुए हैं जो अपन लोग डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं, सो बी अलर्ट। ओके फ्रेंड्स, सो नाउ बी अलर्ट। ओके, काफी लोगों को मैं जब इस तरह बोर्ड साफ करता हूँ तो वैसा पसीना पसीना दिखाई देता होगा। तो मैंने बोला है पसीना से मैं एक्चुअली इसलिए रीजन, क्योंकि नो डाउट काफी स्टूडेंट्स के बोलते हैं, खास करके तो आउट ऑफ यू नो दैट वेरी वेल साउंड वेव्स। नंबर 2, if there is, you can see the flickering of fan, then there is reflection available in your screen, and that's why I generally we can say that rectify problem in terms of fan also। तो थोड़ा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मगर इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हो सके उतना बेस्ट आपको मिले। फ्रेंड्स, सो नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, there is a formula, the W is equal to a raised to 4b cube c square root d. Percentage error in ABCD given 1, 2, 3, 4. Your target to find percentage error in W. So delta W by W is equal to, first of all, A 4 delta A by A plus, now we have to think about B. What is the power of B? Q. So 3 delta B by B, then C 2 delta C by C plus root D, that means 1 half delta D by D. अब आपको ये पता ही है, what is the percentage error in ABCD? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So percentage error in A 1%, percentage error in B 2%, percentage error in C 3%, percentage error in D 4%. So 4%, 4%, 6% and 2%. Just check it. 2 2 ja 4, that's why. So what's the final answer? Check it. 4 4 6, that means total 16% of 4 4 8 plus 6 plus 2. So answer 16%. Similarly, the same question here. So it is W is equal to, practice कर ही देते हैं, x raised to 4 y cube upon z raised to 3 by 2 और d raised to 1/2। मैंने ऐसे क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा रखे क्योंकि आप जानते हो नीट में इसका सबसे ज़्यादा चांसेस है। सो डेल्टा W by W, चलो इसका फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द पावर ऑफ x? 4, so 4 delta x by x, then cube, that means 3 delta y by y, power of z 3 by 2 delta z by z, and power of d delta d by d. You can see. Okay friends, what is the percentage error in x y z? 2 3 2 6 2 3 2 6. So 4. What is the percentage error in x? 2%, y 3%, z 2%, 2 3 2 6, and last में d में देखो, d में है 6%। So 4 2 जा 8, 3 3 जा 9, 2 2 cancel, so 3 and 2 3 जा percentage. So what is the answer? 9 8 17 3 23. So 23%. This is your answer. You can see 23% answer. So question number 14 Bombay. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग। नाउ वी वुड लाइक टू थिंक अबाउट क्वेश्चन नंबर 15। तो ये अभी हमने डिस्कस किया है मगर थोड़ा अलग तरीके से। सो वंस अगेन वी वुड लाइक टू सॉल्व इट, बट ट्राई टू एनालाइज दिस ऑल क्वेश्चन फ्रेंड्स। Okay, 15 number, current given. Current I is equal to 5 plus or minus 0.5 ampere. Voltage given, it is 40 plus or minus 1 volt. And question बहुत ही important, find the resistance of wire. Check it. Find resistance of a wire. याद करो आज ये ऐसा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया। क्वेश्चन था अपना क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट 5th नंबर आज ऐसा ही था। सो यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन एज पर 5th नंबर। So question number 5 and question number 15 both are very similar. 5th नंबर के बाद 15 नंबर है, उसका आंसर है वो आएगा 8 प्लस और माइनस 1 ओम. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 सी यानी 8 प्लस और माइनस 1 ओम. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 16, acceleration due to gravity is given and where is L given, length of pendulum given 16 number. This is for yourself, that means for you. So now length here 100 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter. Then here time period is given, t is equal to periodic time given 2 plus or minus 0.01 second. Then find the percentage error in value of small g. यानी ग्रेविटेशनल एरर में एरर फाइंड करनी है ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन में फ्रेंड्स. सो व्हाट इज द पीरियडिक टाइम ऑफ पेंडुलम? याद करो ये फॉर्मूला L by रूट जी. अच्छी तरह अगर आपने 11, 12, 13 पार्ट्स देखे हैं देन नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बाय टेकिंग स्क्वायर ऑन बोथ साइड्स, t स्क्वायर 4 पाई स्क्वायर अपॉन LG. सो g इज इक्वल टू 4 पाई स्क्वायर L अपॉन t स्क्वायर. क्यों g? Because g should be required in the form of subject because this is your target. Now write down this equation in the form of error. So delta g by g is equal to 4 pi square swaha L. So delta L by L plus t square, square that means 2 delta t by t. Okay, delta L, this is your 0.01 delta L, sorry there is a mistake, delta L only 0.1 and L 100 plus 2 into delta t already 0.01 upon capital T2. If you simplify and we'll get answer of 1.1 percentage. Question number 16, 1.1 percentage. So very interesting numerical, you can see superb. तो बहुत easy, but because of this formula, ये formula दिमाग में होना चाहिए friends. बाकी process आप जानते हो easy है. Now we'll think about question number 17. Okay, so now 17, analyze this one, that means you can think about it. Now question number, that's 17, 18 and 19, 20, 4 questions. Now we'll solve this 4 question turn by turn. Okay, friends, so question number 17, in an experiment to determine the density, object of mass and volume are given. Mass and volume given, density 17 number, density you know that mass upon volume. So what is the error in density? So it is delta rho by rho is equal to delta m by m plus delta v by v. कोई बोले आपको कैसे पता चला सीधा फॉर्मूला? क्योंकि इधर ऑलरेडी मास और वॉल्यूम दे दिया है. जस्ट चेक इट. व्हाट इज द मास? Mass already 5 plus or minus 0.15 kg and volume already given 10 plus or minus 1 meter cube. तो अब इसमें वैल्यूज रखनी है. डेल्टा एम 0.15, मास 5, डेल्टा वी 10, वॉल्यूम सॉरी डेल्टा वी 1 and 10. If you simplify, try to solve it. चलो, what is the answer? Try to solve this question. Okay, सिंप्लीफाई करो तो आंसर इसमें देखो 0.03 plus 0.1, that means simply 0.13 percentage. This is your answer, 0.13 percentage. You can see very interesting number 17. Now number 18. Question number 18. Now we like to think about 18. Resistance of a given wire is obtained by measuring the current flowing in it and the voltage difference applied. If the percentage error in measurement of the current and voltage direct दे दिया 3% each, then error in the value of resistance. ये EEE 2012 में पूछा हुआ क्वेश्चन है. इन शॉर्ट JEE 2012 resistance का formula as per Ohm's law V by I. So what is the error in resistance? Delta R by R, delta V, delta I by I. But here already percentage error in voltage and current given 3% each. Don't worry. So very easy. 6% you can see पपुड़िया type question, एकदम पप्पू type. मगर already पूछा हुआ है JEE 2012. वापस मैंने बोला क्वेश्चन देखो ना. क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 बाद 19 a physical quantity, ये भी मस्त क्वेश्चन है. P is given by equation a cube b raised to 1 half c raised to minus 4 d raised to 3 by 2. Then which quantity is responsible for maximum percentage error in P? ये चार क्वांटिटी है ए बी सी डी, उसमें से कौन सी क्वांटिटी के कारण पी में मैक्सिमम एरर मिले? ये भी मैंने आपको बताया. जिसका पावर ज्यादा, कोई बोले सर पावर तो इधर ज्यादा, ये नहीं, नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव भूले बिना. सो नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव को मत कंसीडर करो, तो ये पॉजिटिव 4. सो ऑब्वियसली सी क्वांटिटी producing maximum error in P. This is your answer. Question number 9. The percentage error in measurement of mass and speed given. What is the percentage error in energy? Very easy. This is kinetic energy 1 half mv square. So delta k by k 1 half भूल जाओ, delta m by m 2 delta v by v. मैंने क्वेश्चन जानबूझ के पूछा है क्योंकि ऐसा क्वेश्चन मैंने लास्ट टाइम सॉल्व करवाया था. उसमें मैंने मास को कांस्टेंट रखा था, मगर इसमें मैंने मास का ऑलरेडी एरर दे दिया है. इट इज 2% while error in velocity 3%. So total answer 8%, you can see. So friends, we have discussed question number 18. This is 19, 20, all questions very IMP. Okay, one question I have given in the form of homework. सभी क्वेश्चंस को एनालाइज करो अच्छी तरह. आप जब पेपर दे रहे थे तब आपकी क्या सोच थी और एग्जैक्ट लॉजिक क्या वो चेक करो. और ज्यादातर क्वेश्चंस को वापस सोल्व करो, एक नोटबुक बनाओ, पेपर उसको स्टिच कर दो, उसके नीचे सॉल्यूशंस होना चाहिए. आइडियल जेईई नीट का प्रिपरेशन का यही फंडा है. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर से अपन लोग जेईई नीट का एक नया लेवल दैट मींस एरर में एक कदम आगे बढ़ेंगे. और इस चैप्टर में अब एक और दो लेक्चर देंगे एंड देन वी स्टार्ट चैप्टर नंबर 3 motion in 1D friends. So be alert, be safe.